Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe. We're going to take a look at the top dogs today, my 5 favorite premium vehicles of this moment that I have in the garage. And at number 5 is this tank, the T-34-85 RUDY. I have a full review on the tank already on the channel, so I'm not going to talk a lot about the tank, but mostly, or even about all of the gameplay here. We're going to want to talk about why I pick certain tanks as one of my favorites and what I search for actually in premium tanks. I'm not necessarily looking at OP tanks. I don't buy tanks just to pad my win rate or just because I want to improve my average damage or etc, etc. I try to look at tanks that are, well, more or less affordable, at tanks that are well, that offer something special in the way of gameplay. All the tanks that I just like to play, and this tank, the RUDY, it's a, well, basically a T-43 instead of a T-34-85. It has been souped up a bit, the gun has been changed a little, but I like driving medium tanks. My garage is full of them. I have a fair few of them. I have that CDC we've just tried to shoot earlier, I missed a shot. I have a T-23E3, haven't got the Dragon, I do have the Helsing actually. But yeah, I like medium tanks. So this one had to go in because it is a good fun tank to play. It has a good gun, it has got good gun depression, and it is, well, it's more or less of a historical vehicle. I'm not going to opening the can of worms about people stating, no, this is not the Russian tank, it is Polish tank. It was a tank that was modeled after one in a TV series, and yes, it is based on an accurate, an actual historical tank. It has got good camouflage on it. It kind of looks like a complete historical tank, and yes, it may or not be based on a Polish video, but the tank itself with this skin, it's not historical. But hey, if it looks like a duck and it sounds like a duck, then yeah, it's probably a duck, and this is good enough for me. T-34-85 RUDY, as said, at spot number 5 of my current top 5 favorite premium tanks. And at number 4, we've got this little tank, the Scorpion G. Basically a prototype, which is funny because I just said that I want my tanks to be historical, but this one, it looks good. It is a pantherish hull with a big gun whacked on top of it. And I like this tank destroyer for the fact that it has a fully rotatable, quote-unquote, turret. It's more of a gun sitting on top of the tank with a bit of gun shield, some armor, but yeah, this armor would really only be effective against tier 1 or 2 vehicles because it's paper thin and everybody will spam HE at you, but it can be funny to bounce shots, which we will going to see in this little video and in another one I have saved as well later on. But what I like about this tank is the fact that it offers and rewards thoughtful gameplay. The very much overpriced WZ-120-1G FT, that's way too expensive. That has got good armor for its tank, a really strong front plate, but it's also a tank that can be considered OP and overpowered, and people buy it to pad their win rate. And as said, I don't want tanks to, well, to really pad my win rate, which he says when he has a when he has a Helsing. It sounds so stupid. Well, what am I trying to say? Well, what I'm trying to say is that I like my tanks to be, well, to offer something that other tanks don't have. And I think if you're looking at premium tank destroyers in the game, you have the T-28 Defender, you've got the WZ-120-1G FT, the AT-15. Oh, that's what I like about you. You really hold me tight. This tank, the gun is phenomenal. It hasn't got any armor, it has got good mobility, but yeah, it's just a type of gameplay that is worrying from time to time, and also, well, it can be fun. Why? Like I said, no armor, brilliant gun, and it just rewards gameplay that that will teach you how to be effective, how to read the map. Take a look at the chat. Panther 2, Fiki report, but well, he's sitting on top, and Fiki is thinking, right, affirmative, I'll report, I'll just sit here, lovely. And then I think he's mad at me. Go play tier 1, and I'm playing tier 8. I got a premium tank, I'm going to play tier 8. The object is going to GP or cap, that's what they think they will. And you can see I'm bounced, more or less, an HE shot. And this is great. I've got AP, so I can shoot that level there. There we go. Right, one tank down, one less tank to worry about. I'm not going to watch the entire game. It's just a bit too long. But you can see basically anything will penetrate, except for the next shot, which is going to happen anytime soon, where I will bounce a shot from a 704. And I'll just leave that little thing in because it amused me. I was so scared sitting. I was worried about this, that this would happen, that I would get shot by a 704 with an HE shot. And shot AP and he blew my shots up. Well then, anyways, Scorpion G at spot number 4. Spot number 3 is this one, the Type 62 Dragon. And yes, I know I haven't got the Dragon camouflage fitted. This is basically a Type 62 with what's a Dragon camo? Digital camo on the Chinese tank. It's not a Type 62 Dragon. I've got a Dragon camo on it, but yeah, let's talk about this video. We're not talking about camos and why certain tanks are a certain tank and why they should have another name, because I'm just a Type 62, but I like this tank. And I can talk a bit more about this one at the moment. Oh, don't ram me. No, he's not ramming me. I'm just going to shoot it. Thank you very much. Player underscore number thingy. What was I saying again? Oh yeah. Why do I like this tank? Well, it is really strong. It was a go-to tier 7 light tank, the one tank to train your light tank crew skills, because it was the only premium light tank in the game and only one of the only high tier light tanks back in the days, which was, when was it again, 2016 maybe? Quite some time ago. You still had the old matchmaking, +2, -2. You could use this tank with its phenomenal heat rounds to really bully and humiliate tier 9 heavy tanks. You just load HE, shoot them up the ass, through the butt cheeks, on the sides, some surprise butt sacks, etc. Anything you could say about this tank, you could do it to them. But it's also a really quick tank. It maneuvers around so great, it's so well. You can see just zip around over here and you can drift in it like a boss. It is a brilliant tank, and as said, I have a review for this tank on the channel as well. I think it's also like the RUDY, a must-buy tank. And just take a look at this. We're going around the yard plant, shooting his tracks and not damaging. But as I go around, he gets rammed by the I3 and I can get the kill shot. There we go for kill number 4. And the reason I included this replay, and I'm going to include the full replay, is because this is an 8th game. So we're not just looking at the top 5 favorite premium tanks currently in my garage. We're also going to take a little look at how you could play a tier 7 light tank. You can see I'm completely flanking around, and I would be tempted to go back to Osborne, which is apparently a good thing because the Reds have flanked all the way around. But the SU-101 takes out our Yak Panther. Just 2 tanks left, and I basically want to get the shots in now. There's a guy on the cap, raising a bit of pressure, and that I3 has to be around here somewhere. Where is he? Right, SU-100 first. There he is. Let's shoot you then. Oh, there's the I3 as well. Oh, gotta run. Where is he? Behind the rock. There he is. Right, he's coming after me as well. Let's get this shot in. Running adrenaline, rolling into that SU-101, shooting it once, and then move away, and then we can shoot it again. There we go. And that's a track shot. That's good. And we get to kill with a lucky bounce from the IS-3. And yeah, this is going to be an ace game because I'm just running around like a mother buzzer, and then I'm going to shoot him through the tracks, track him in place, get some more resistance damage, which is always good, and then I ram him, track him in place. I'm going to get some resistance damage from this guy, and basically from the spawning in the beginning. So the damage itself wasn't brilliant, 2.5k. 400 blocked, not a lot, but I did a bit of assistance damage, so I got the ace game from this match, and a top gun as well, 4 kills. I3 did far more damage, but look at that, 1500, well 1499, but 1500 assistance damage done, and that secured the ace for me. And that's tank number 3, favorite premium tanks, currently in the garage. And this one, oh la la, this is just an all-time favorite. It is the Fury. I mean, a favorite, a favorite premium tanks video, or even a favorite tanks video on my channel would not be complete if there wasn't at least one type of Sherman tank in here. Because Shermans are loved, Shermans are alive, and so is a Kuro. You will bounce on him, and then you will fully aim this shot and bounce as well, and bounce a Kuro in return. So we're not mucking about, we're gonna switch to APCR, I think? No, I'm not... Was I? I'm not sure. Oh, I can pen you. Right, there we go. Hello, Kuro, you're still there. I know he is. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. He starts screaming out, doesn't work. Get the shot in player underscore number thingy, and that Panzer IV is down there. He is the tank with the better gun, but you can see this tank, the Fury, the M4A3 Easy 8. That's just a great tank. Oh, the shot was with APCR. It is a great tank. It is far from overpowered. It could be called underwhelming in several ways possible. I'm not going into much detail about that. I might do a full-fledged review on the M4A3 Easy 8. And truth be told, when I downloaded the game in the beginning, when I had it, which was back in December 2014, God, nearly 4 or 5 years ago. Back in December 2014, then I just wanted to drive the Easy 8 because I knew the Easy 8 was in the tutorial, and I wanted to drive that thing because it was a Sherman and I liked it. And then Fury came out as the movie, and they added this tank to the game as well. And well, the model it's not brilliant. It's far looking from what it could look. It's good, but it's not brilliant. The PC and console versions look far better. I wish or hope Wargaming will redo that, but it's probably due to Sony also having a voice into that. Anyways, it's in my garage, I like it, it's a Sherman tank, and as I said, if you want me to do a full review on the M4A3 Easy 8, then by all means leave a comment below. For now, the Fury sits in spot 2 of my top 5 current favorite premium tanks. And I don't think this one will leave spot number 1. It's the T-34 1767 4th of July Independence Clown tank, and yeah, you could use this one or basically that other guy on the other side of the ridge in the cap. That is also a T-34. They play, well, practically the same. They are both hull-down tanks with a really big gun, and yeah, this was the tank I wanted to get. As said, when I downloaded the game back in December 2014, I spent an awful lot of time on the forums, and there was this thread, this long posting about some guy, I think, who actually said, well, the T-34 is everything that the T-32 wants to be. And I was looking at it and I'm thinking, God, that is one big tank. Just look at it. Monster gun. Really big turret. That looks good. And I had already seen some footage of a T-29, and this one was described as a T-29 on steroids with a bigger gun. So yeah, this tank, and not the Independence one, this is a special one with a gaudy clown Trump-alike camouflage. But the other T-34, it was looking at me in the garage at 7,500 gold, and I was thinking, I gotta have one. But I'm not gonna buy one, because it's way too expensive, and well, I downloaded that game, and no way I'm gonna spend that much money ever on a tank. Why? I like the game, but screw premium time. Screw premium tanks, that's way too expensive. I had gone into the store, you know, and checked the store icon and then figuring out, well, that's a lot of money, 7,500 gold, that's way too expensive. I might not like this game in, say, a year or two. I might stop playing altogether after 2 years. I'm not gonna buy a single premium tank ever. Hashtag famous last words. You're looking at a top 5 current favorite premium tanks. I have a lot of them. I think I have way too much. I don't want to do the maths on how many tanks I bought and how much money it cost me. And yes, I have to talk a lot about this game because there's still about 4 minutes left of gameplay. This one's coming down to the wire, baby. You're gonna love this game. I think you might sweat a little bit. You get some sweaty palms. I got some sweaty palms because Johnny Papa in the T-34, he's gonna play it like a boss. He's gonna rock and he's gonna give me a hard time trying to win. This guy, not so much. Hello, IS, can I track you? Yes, we can. We're gonna pop adrenaline. He's gonna roll back. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm held down. I'm in a good position. This tank, you should go hold down it. And apparently this IS didn't get the memo. He decided to pull out and I'm shooting him again, putting him down into a one-shot. And this is when I start realizing I have to move away. There's 4 tanks left. The IS is a one-shot. The Tiger... Ooh, swing! That was close and nearly slipped away. Managed to grab him anyway, but I got shot by the T-34. But that Tiger, he had to go down. Our flank was compromised. 80-50 is somewhere knocking about. Where is he? Can I shoot him? No. I missed that shot on the T-34 as well. And I just want to go hold on and not get stuck on the rock. I want to go hold on. He's got a better position. Thank you very much, IS, for shooting the T-34. Can't shoot you now. You can shoot me. And I know where the 80-50 is. He's on the base. Yes, APCR. I'm not spamming it, but those 2 tanks, they just had to go. And this is the reason I like the T-34. Not because I'm gonna win this game. It's again a tank that is held down, and I am not interested in pushing too aggressively, and I don't want to trade here because I know what the tank can do. The gun mantlet, it's so thick. That turret front, yes, you can penetrate the cheeks. Yes, you can penetrate that little triangle. You see that little red triangle on top? There's a weak spot on top of the turret. But it takes time to aim. And this tank has a long aim time. Yes, you can penetrate the commander's hatch. But if a tank is held down like this, there was turret cheeks. I was trying to shoot him. He's using HE now. He wants to bleed me dry. And I'm looking at him. Why isn't he pushing? Why is he using HE? He wants to bleed me dry. He knows that IS-3 behind me is a one-shot. He can kill him with HE. And that IS-3 is a one-shot. So he is not going to be of much help. If I want to win this game, I have to push. And I have to push and make it a calculated, not too aggressive push. I'm gonna use the push here, the push to push. Oh, whoa, 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 run away, run away. Yes, this is good. Just good enough. Oh, he's using, oh! No, whoa, did you shoot it? Oh, there's the IS still. There's the IS still. There's the IS. He's shooting me. No. Oh, God, I'm on 114. This is not looking good. Like I said, it's also going to go down to the wire. You can see it on top. 40 seconds left. 4 tanks still on the battlefield. Can we win? The IS-3 is AFK. I don't know. I want to use APC. I don't want to use back to AP because I can't afford to low roll on this T-34. Where is the IS? I'm spotted. IS is not seen. Oh, screw that. I'm gonna grab a coffee. This is gonna be wrong. The IS went down. The IS went down. I'm happy to go in. He's probably gonna shoot HE. Is he gonna shoot HE? Yes, he did. He is reloading now. I can go in. 9 seconds. Come on, Martin, don't miss. Johnny Popper, you put up a sterling fight. Really good fight. I did give him a worthy opponent, talked to him, made brilliant gameplay, but look at this. Mastery, high caliber, scout medal, lovely credits earned as well. And this is the reason why the T-34, be the independence version or the regular Tech Tree one, this is my current top 1 premium tank in my garage at the moment. So there you have it. A full video, a lengthy video, but I hope you've liked it. Ladies and gentlemen, Tankers of Blitz Universe. I'll catch you all on the next one. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Cheers and happy tanking!